Police officers deal with stress on a daily basis. Sometimes they confront people with mental illness. Other times, it's the officers themselves who are in need of therapy. Reporter Sonia Goins goes inside the Crystal Police Department to talk about mental health.
This was a scene May 24th, 2017. Crystal Police rushed to Bassett Creek Park after reports of a man sitting on a bench with a gun.
Put your hands up and drop it! Drop the gun!
The gunman was Khalil Thompson. He was 18 years old at the time. Officials thought he had a real gun, but it turned out to be an airsoft pellet gun. Cops say he pointed the weapon at them, and they fired back. He was shot in the head and back. Remarkably, he survived. The Hennepin County Attorney's Office revealed Thompson had a history of mental illness, with suicidal reports going back to 2015. And days before the shooting, he was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia and had been living in shelters and with friends.
Unfortunately, we see a lot of suicidal calls that we're called to, a lot of mental health related welfare checks.
Crystal Police Chief Stephanie Revering wants a better way to handle these types of service calls. Crystal had 320 mental health related calls in 2017 out of more than 29,000 calls.
We've been actively looking at ways to embed a mental health professional into our police department.
The department had meetings with a mental health nonprofit called People Incorporated.
We are the largest community mental health provider in Minnesota.
The group currently has a social worker embedded with the St. Paul Police Department.
When they get a mental health call, they basically go in and make sure that it's a safe environment. But they work as a team, so the social worker goes right out with them.
The organization now trains with Crystal Police. However, Police Chief Stephanie Revering would like to have a permanent social worker on staff.
I would love it. I don't know if the city's going to be able to afford it, but it is something eventually that I would love to have done here.
Sonia Goins, CCX News.
Chief Revering has not presented having the embedded social worker to the City Council just yet, but she says she will most likely approach the council next year when she has more data.